You can't solve every case for your kids, but with Greenlight, they'll have the instincts and the money skills to stay out of trouble. With a Greenlight debit card and money app, parents can monitor spending and teach financial responsibility. It's an easy way to guide kids as they grow, from earning allowance and tracking chores to learning how to save and even invest. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Wondery. That's greenlight.com/Wondery.
Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where we're going to leave you on a cliffhanger here, and our next episode will be January 2026. Oh my God, Christine, what did you think of this?
I kind of expected it, to be honest, because we actually talked about it. Yeah, we talked a little bit about it. It was too short of a season for it to have a conclusion of like post-war. So
Yeah.
Like, we can't just go into a war in one episode and end it. Like, it's just not going to end. It's so I had a feeling this is what was coming, but a lot of people are disappointed.
People are really, and you sent me something, and it's the showrunner saying they're going to have 4 seasons, right?
Yeah.
Which is why we think this happened.
Yeah.
I'm just going to come right out there. I'm a writer. I feel like I'm qualified to say this. This is a failure in storytelling.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Like, let's say, for example, and I have not read the book, so this is not an accurate spoiler. But I'm just going to say, for example, let's just say Daemon dies, Aemond dies, and Rhaenyra dies. Okay, let's say those 3 people die in like an epic battle. Of course, you don't want to have that in season 2. But this episode, that could have started and we could have seen maybe Daemon die. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then end. Yeah. I don't know. Right. Or like you end without knowing his fate. Like maybe Vhagar, I don't know, lights him up, but we don't know if he lives.
I agree. It really, and I think I've seen it all over Reddit. Everyone agrees. It should have been 10 episodes like the first season. Apparently they were only given 8 episodes by HBO. And that was it. But I don't know why. I guess they're just trying to stretch it out. But a lot of this season felt repetitive. Like, a lot of scenes were redundant.
Yeah. I mean, the Harrenhal bullshit. Come on.
Oh my God. How many when I saw David and Alice Rivers again in this episode, I was like, again, we're going another in the finale. We're going to see this again.
And then I was ready to cry.
And then there was a lot of people saying, why did we need to have this whole scene with the mud wrestling? And it was just, there was a lot of unnecessary scenes. I feel like I had enough of Rhaenyra and Mysaria discussing whether or not she should go to war or not. Like, you're at war already. This is
again,
it.
This could have been handled in one scene.
Yeah.
One scene with them. Like, the scene where they kissed, they could have built that scene out longer and had her cover those range of emotions. You know, like, I know what I have to do, but I'm so upset over it. I don't know. I just don't know what's happening here. This is not good.
No. Oh, and then I'm sorry. And I know we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
The Alicent scene. Come on.
She just walks right in. Dragons.
It's like, what is happening?
I'm like, who is the Kingsguard here? Joffrey? Not Joffrey. What's his name? Aegon? And his drinking buds? Like, what's going on?
She just walks right in.
She just walks right in. Like in Greece. No, I'm just kidding. It's not in Greece. I won't talk about Greece the entire episode.
Oh man.
Okay. I listened to the podcast that I really listened to about this is our friend Axel's podcast, which I save until we record so I don't repeat anything. But I do listen to, oh God, it's with Gender Jesse. What is that podcast? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, I listened to House of R.
Okay, it's not that.
Yeah.
It's Cast of Kings.
Okay.
Okay. So I listened to that one specifically because I want to listen to Gender Jessie, who's a YouTube star and is a transgender woman. I want to listen to her discussion about this actor that's in the show because the actor who plays what's her name?
Oof, I don't remember.
It's
I know who you're talking.
Lohar. So
yeah.
Abigail Thorne is the actor.
Okay.
And they go by she, her. Okay.
Okay.
But in the show, they were referring to her as him. And I wanted to hear Jesse's take on that. And Jesse said that, Jesse said two things. Jesse said one of their theories was that the lords of this world will never accept a woman in a position of power like this. So especially these bros. So they may be misgendering her purposely, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or second of all, perhaps gender really isn't a concept in Essos at this time, and it's kind of fluid, and it's like, hey, whatever.
It could be.
So maybe there's not that much of a hang up over it. I'm not sure, but I thought it was really interesting. So I like listening to Cast of Kings, and they have, a girl on there. One of the hosts wrote a book on Game of Thrones, so she's like the book person, and it's pretty good. But they were pretty angry. People are pretty angry about this.
Oh, yeah.
Really disappointed because you feel as a fan, are we going to come back? Of course we're going to come back, right? Yeah. It's kind of like 90 Day. Of course we're going to watch the next 90 Day, whatever. But it's like you feel taken for granted because it's like, we'll come back. Yeah. So you just fuck us and know that we'll take it. Yeah. Wow. That was pretty graphic. But you know what I mean.
It's true, though. It's true. And we got to wait 2 years, too.
Like, I would almost rather them have filmed a 16 episode season and split it into 2 parts. Or 12 episodes split into 2 parts and give us like 8 months in between.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I really don't.
They're just stretching it out. They're stretching it out.
But is HBO like tightening the purse strings, or are we like, I can't imagine they are.
I feel like this is a franchise that they really want to extend for as long as possible, just like Star Wars and Disney. There's just so many variations of these stories that they like to dive into. And I feel like that's where this is headed. Because George R.R. Martin has written a couple of novellas that they're going to cover. I saw a post somewhere that said something about there's going to be an additional like 4 live action and animations. And I mean, there's going to be a lot of, A Song of Ice and Fire.
George R.R. Martin basically like sold his soul to HBO Max.
Oh, yes.
I can't say I blame him. No shade here, dude. No shade.
And it's just, just like in Game of Thrones, they really kind of went off script here, off the source, with a lot of what happens in House of the Dragon versus Fire and Blood. And you can tell because narratively it's a little
tight.
wonky.
It's not tight. Right.
Yeah. And just like Game of Thrones, when they went off, when the books ended, they don't have another book, and then they just totally went in a different direction that I don't know. It's
and if you remember, I said that this feels like that final season of Game of Thrones because you're not working for anything. Everything is laid out real clear for you. Because I kind of don't like that.
Alicent didn't just show up in the book and was like, hey bestie, let's go. Let's get
was
here.
It a whole thing that she had to get there?
No, it doesn't happen.
Oh,
this is not a thing.
Right, because I feel like in the earlier seasons of Game of Thrones, Alicent, like say they were going strictly to source, Alicent's guilt and shame and her knowing she did the wrong thing would just be implied, and that would be enough. Yeah. We didn't need her to come over and say it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just so obvious, and it's like, Just
The
leave
only-
a little bit to the imagination.
I think the only character that maybe they've done a pretty good job with that people seem to enjoy that is not written this way in the book is Helaena. They made her more interesting. They made her I don't know, a green seer. I forget the name, or dreamer. You know, one of these psychic types in the series. So, but anyway, we can talk more about that.
Yeah, let's get
later.
into it. Okay. So this is House of the Dragon, season 2, episode 8, The Queen Whoever Was. Now that's clever. I'll give them credit, A+ on the title.
Okay. Is it? So I was a little confused here.
It is not a typo.
Okay. Because I was like, wait.
I thought it was too, and I'm like, wait a minute here. No.
So what does that mean?
I feel like, so if it's the queen who never was
yeah.
what's her face?
Yeah. His
help me. Corliss's wife.
Rhaenys. Yeah.
If that was Rhaenys, then this would be the opposite of that. So if she was meant to be queen, never
always was.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
So I take it to be the opposite of that meaning. So it's clearly Rhaenyra. So we start, for some reason, in Essos. Why are we in Essos? Why are we introducing major characters in the season finale? Why do we give a shit? I don't know. I don't know. Tywin Lannister's there to meet with the heads of the Triarchy. They want a lot of money, and they tell him, look, just give us the stepstones. It's a bunch of stones that you have nothing to do with anyway. And they're like, if you give us the stepstones, we'll stop terrorizing people and just impose a simple tax on people going through. Okay.
Yeah.
And Tywin is like, well, the Prince Regent will have me hanged for this, but all right, it's a deal. Do we care? Do we care? No, we don't.
No, we don't.
So they say that Tywin, before they agree to this, must meet Lohar, their commander, and best him, and they're using him, and I'm only using him because I'm going off what I see on my screen, at a mud wrestling match. And Tywin wins, and Lohar asks Tywin to put babies in their wives. So I don't know. And then it ends with like, well, how many wives do you have? And then cut, and then we see him sailing, and then we see him coming home at the end.
Yeah.
So that's it. I don't know why we have this part. Abigail Thorne, I think, is going to be a major character.
Yeah.
Is Lohar like a bigger character in the books?
I can't remember this part very well because the book is it's so short. Like these parts of these chapters are pretty quick. Like they don't get super descriptive at times. So it's hard for me to recall this character, but this whole scene was, and not really good for the finale.
And I know what some people are thinking. They're like, Amy, last episode you flipped out and said we should make the world bigger and have more subplots. Yes, I did. Not in the finale.
The finale.
If this was in episode 3, then I'd be fine with that. But like, what? Okay. All right. So let's go to King's Landing. So now we cut to a shot. Aemond is on Vhagar and he has burned Sharp Point to the ground. We saw none of it. We just see it burning, the remnants of it burning. We see Aemond smirking. He's on Vhagar, and we see people running around screaming like they're on fire. Well, they are on fire, and they're burning. We see this scene with Larys where he wants to whisk Aegon away to Braavos, and he's like, it's funny because Aegon doesn't want to go. Yeah. And he's like, but here's the plan, dude. I'm going to whisk you away. Everything's going to burn and everyone's going to die, right? And say there's like 100 people left. You come rising out of the ashes and be like, I'm back. And everybody will say that you are, Aegon the Pleasant, the delight of the realm, whatever. And Aegon's like, oh, okay, well, maybe. And I just have here, like, wouldn't people take issue with him running and hiding and saving himself instead of trying to end the war? Like, wouldn't you be more angry with that?
Yes, but I think, how do I can't.
You don't want to talk about it.
I wish I need like a little bell or something for every time.
But when like it just occurred to me, like this would be the same as, and God forbid this happens, that somebody is threatening the United States with nuclear missiles, right?
Yeah.
And Biden's like, peace out. I'm going to Camp David. I'll see you guys.
Go.
It's like, wait
That's
a second.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a moment here also where he, when he's telling him, Aemond the peacemaker, Aegon the peacemaker and all. And he kind of, Aegon just kind of looks away. He's like, Aegon the realm's delight, right? Like, which is what Rhaenyra was called
in the book.
So you see this again of him wanting to like be solidified as king and recognize the way she was. Yeah.
Yeah, Aegon's plan is he wants to hop on the throne right now, and when Aemond comes back, like arrest him. But Larys reminds him, dude, you need Vhagar.
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do? I don't know. Maybe round up all the bastards that are remaining and throw them in front of Vhagar and see if somebody can strike up a bond. Because he would have to kill Aemond first,
would have to kill Aemond. Yeah.
That problem solves itself right there. Done. So Aegon is not thrilled, but he agrees to go live with what he calls the goat fuckers in Bravos.
Wow.
And he tells us that his dick doesn't work too. Just in case you didn't know. He can't even, he brings up a really good point. He's like, I don't even know if it's worth staying alive for. Like I'm in real bad shape here. Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah.
Now we see Ironrod, and he's walking with Aemond, and he tells him what Rhaenyra pulled with the boatloads of bastards. And Aemond says, well, looks like we're not letting ships in and out without inspections now. And Ironrod is like, dude, your people are not going to be happy. And Aemond's like, fuck them. They're alive, aren't they?
He's great, isn't he? He's
oh my God.
Great. What a great ruler. He cares. He does not care at all.
Aemond doesn't give a fuck.
Reminds me of certain people,
Does it remind you of anybody in Greece? Greece the movie, not the country.
It took us like a beat when you said Greece. I was like, Greece. I was like, oh, that.
We're not going to talk about the geopolitics of Greece.
No, let's not,
because that would be really poorly informed. So, Aemond swings by now to try to make Helaena join him. So Rhaenyra's got like 6 dragons, and Team Green has 2 that they know of, who are Helaena.
7, right?
Does she have 7? Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, well, if you include Sheepstealer,
right? Yeah.
So they have Team Green, and we went through this already, but they have Aemond, they have Vhagar, and they have
Dreamfire.
Yeah. So he's like, Helaena, I need you in burning everything down. And she's like, no, I'm not going to burn anyone. Like, I don't want to do it. Yeah. Alicent has to physically get between them because he grabs her by the arm and tries to like bring her out. What are you going to do? Throw her onto a dragon? Like,
might want to kill her.
If the dragons are like dogs, if somebody saw... Like, if my dog saw somebody manhandling me in this way, they would attack that person.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a good plan, dude. So then she says, I'm sorry. So they break it apart. And Alicent says, she rips him a new one. And she says, Helaena needs protection. Who will she be if her mind is broken? So it's this idea that Helaena is fragile. Helaena can break. Helena's emotionally not tough. I disagree with that. I think she's the toughest, baddest ass here.
Yeah. Yeah. And just going back to Aegon, the Aegon scene in Larys, I thought that was a pretty interesting scene. And let's just say Larys is doing the right thing. Larys is smart here in these calculations.
I don't think, Larys obviously is meant to remind us of Littlefinger. Littlefinger wasn't dumb. Neither's Larys. Like, I trust Larys to get me the fuck out of there where I need to go.
Yeah. Yeah. And he can see the writing on the wall. He can see Rhaenyra has this many dragons. She's got the bastards riding them, the dragon seeds. She's got
Right.
way too much power to overpower them in King's Landing. She's gonna kill them all. Let's get out. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. So Aemond argues with Alicent, and he says, like, we need to survive. She needs to do this so that humanity survives. And Alicent says, not like this. And she's done. So later, Aemond confronts Helaena on a balcony. Her balcony?
Yeah.
A balcony?
Yeah.
And he's like, I know you understand that we have a call to lead here. And she says to him, if I refuse, will you burn me as you did Aegon? And he's like, what? What are you talking about? And she's like, I saw you. You burned him and you let him fall. And he's like, that is treason. And she says, Aegon will be king again. He has yet to see victory. He sits on a wooden throne, and you'll be dead, swallowed up in a god's eye and never seen again. And he goes, I could have you killed. And she responds, it wouldn't change anything. Boom, mic drop. This was a good scene. First of all, how was she there? She just saw it in her mind's eye, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, she's not a three-eyed raven, is she? I can't go through that again, Christine. I can't go through it. Can't go through the brand thing again. I just can't. I can't.
I feel like she is. I feel like that's what's going on here.
Oh, fuck.
I think
so. If she ends up on the throne at the end, I'm like throwing my computer out the window.
Again, in the book, this doesn't happen. Like, she's not like this in the book. So it's hard for me to say, but it seems like that's what's going on.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one
definitely
to chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he
like
needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. Yeah. And so let's talk about her prophecy for a minute. So Aegon will be king again. He's yet to see victory. He sits on a wooden throne. Now,
I'm not sure what that means.
I took that to mean easily flammable, not sustainable. Because if you're on the Iron Throne, it can't. Dragonfire is That's can stand up to dragonfire, presumably.
Yeah.
A wooden throne can't.
Yeah.
So the throne would be vulnerable, temporary. That's how I took it to mean. And then you'll be dead, swallowed up in a god's eye. I was thinking dragon. When I think of like a god's eye, they think of the dragons as gods. And I could see a dragon with like his big old eye like this coming at him. Like T-Rex's eye in Jurassic Park. I don't even know why anyone's listening to my podcast. Everybody just shut it right off. It's fine. It's fine.
You have to mention Jurassic Park and Grease at least once in every episode.
Well, at least I'm off the Titanic binge. That was something. So, all right, let's go to our favorite place, not Harrenhal. Sir Alfred Broom shows up to see Uncle Husband. And Uncle Husband has amassed an army. Like the River Lords have come through for him. He's got an entire army there. And Broom says, look, dude, let's go outside by the weirwood tree. So he pulls him outside by the weirwood tree. And he's like, look, while you're out here amassing the army, like Rhaenyra, she's like got her period and she's crying and she's real emotional and you know how women are. I think that you should like man up and take the throne for yourself because you know what? We need a king. Yeah. And at the same time, the weirwood tree goes, traitor. Whispers traitor.
Yeah. You know,
which is a little on the nose, weirwood tree.
Yeah. Right? I didn't catch that the first time. Yeah, I didn't catch it.
I caught it only because I watch everything closed captioning. So
I do too. And my husband caught it, but then I was looking away probably at that moment. I think I was just tired of Harrenhal. I was like, oh god, this again.
Harrenhal's on. I got to get up and get the popcorn. I go refill my drink. So Daemon just stares him down, and you don't know what he's going to do. And Sir Simon Strong really is a backdoor friend because he is in the background there with like his ear cupped to the wall. Like, what's going on here? Do I hear treachery afoot? Yeah. And he sends a warning to Rhaenyra. So now we get yet another fucking vision from Daemon. He is woken up in the middle of the night by Alice Rivers. She brings him out to the weirwood tree where he receives what I call a Game of Thrones vision.
Yeah. So this was I really enjoyed this vision though. I got to be honest. Not the Night King so much. That was a little he looked weird. I feel like they should have just taken a scene from the actual Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I wonder if there's some licensing issues there. Maybe that's I don't know, but it's all
Doesn't
HBO.
George R.R. Martin just like own the universe?
Own everything? Yeah.
I mean, he could throw a clip of girls in there, Sex in the City, and nobody'd bat an eye. Look, there's Steve and Miranda.
Really seeing into the future.
Oh, look, Sex in the City's gonna suck eventually too.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh, don't remind me. That's coming back soon. Anyways,
and yes, I'll be covering it with Leslie DJ.
So,
well, let me read what the vision is, and then we'll talk about it.
Yes.
So, Vulture, the online magazine, summed it up nicely in their recap. They wrote that it consisted of dead dragons, White Walkers, the certainty of demise, and yet the whisper of a future. A glimpse of a clutch of dragon eggs, a naked figure bathed in golden light, surrounded by a trio of hatchlings. Life after death. Daemon sees Rhaenyra on the throne, a woman, a queen. Helaena is also there. So that's how they summed it up. And I thought that was that is what we saw.
Yeah.
So was there anything specifically? Go ahead.
I really enjoyed the way it was shot, where he's walking through all the dead dragons and he just steps downward and just falls into this darkness, this water.
Yeah.
And then eventually sees Daenerys. And that part got me a little emotional. I think just because I love that character so much, just seeing her again, even though it's just her back.
And it's definitely not the actress because she has
no,
it's
on.
not. No, that's not happening.
Yeah, no, it's not Emma
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark. It's not her. So, but it was beautiful. I thought that was a really, really nice scene, honestly. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess that the whole purpose of it was to show him how important it is to side with Rhaenyra. I mean, that's what I'm assuming this whole vision is about.
I'm guessing because everything seems real grim, and then there she is. Yeah. So Helaena is there, like I said, and she basically says, "It's all a story. You have a part to play, and you know what it is. It's just a story." Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that was funny, but this is where I see the weakness in the writing. Like, yeah, obviously this is a story.
Right, we didn't need her. Right.
Like, I could have just done with the vision, honestly.
If you wanted to include her and have her saying something creepy, don't make it so obvious.
Yeah.
Make her say, like, the future is female. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going back. No, I don't know. Just something like, just weird and vague that you can't, but she like lays it out for us. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Dragonstone. The dragon scenes are chilling in the Great Hall eating, and Jace comes in. Jace, not his best this episode or the last few. And there's this whole thing with Ulf. He has no manners, and Jace is like, shit is serious now, dude. Like, Sharp Point is burned. And if you hinder our efforts by sloth or unreadiness, I will see you hanged and feed your body to the dogs in the street. And I kind of like this new version of Jace. He's like, it's very Tommy boy. Like, we don't take no shit from anyone. No, we don't take no for an answer. 5 people got that. But like, he's pouty, and I don't like that side of it, but I do like how he's just like, everybody fuck off, and moving through the world that way. He's
got that Zoolander look going on at all times. So does Aemond.
Yes.
It's so weird. I can't take them. It's so hard to watch them sometimes. Just walk around with their little face like this.
He really does. He's doing his best Jon Snow too. He is trying to be Jon Snow. You will never get Kit Harington's pout down in quite the same way. No. So Bela reads Jace for filth, and she basically says to him, "Get over it. Stop acting like a petulant child. Prove to everyone that you are the one who should rule." Like, in other words, this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're running around saying everybody's going to think you're illegitimate, but like, you're acting like a big old whiner. So why not act like the prince? Then we get this scene where Ulf acts like a fool at dinner, and Rhaenyra makes a toast to the new riders. She kindly reminds him to behave. She says, "Guess what, guys? If you do what I ask you to, I'll make you knights." And they're like, Hammer's like, "What do we need to do?" "Oh, basically unleash an atomic bomb on a city in 2 days." And Jace is like on her side now. Oh my God, your cat is making some of the cutest poses in the background there.
Oh, you can see her. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like stretching her arms out, like just bathing in the sun.
She's a sweetie.
You're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Did you get the hurricane?
No, I'm in Miami. So
where did it hit? It came up more?
The Panhandle, like way up there.
Oh, it's a Gulf based.
Oh yeah, it usually is.
See, I was not paying attention, and because it was hitting the Carolinas, I assumed it was coming out of the Atlantic.
It tends, a lot of the hurricanes these last decade or so have been going towards the Gulf and then go up to the Carolinas. I think the Carolinas get more storms than we do, at least down in South Florida, like in the Southeast.
We're going to get, in Pennsylvania, we're going to get like 3 inches of rain in the next 2 days. And trust me, we don't need more rain. It's a big storm. Rain.
But I'm not surprised. I was in the Gulf Coast a few weeks ago, and the water is warm. It is very, very warm.
So, and that's where it will go?
That's usually what creates a stronger hurricane.
Can you explain basic science to me, please? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. So Rhaenyra gets the note from Sir Simon, warning of Daemon's treachery, and she grabs Milli Vanilli and she hits the road.
Mm-hmm.
And they fly over to Harrenhal, and she gets, and there's like, this is a big scene where she gets in there. She and Daemon are like looking at each other. It's a whole drawn out thing. Eventually he bends the knee to her. They speak in High Valyrian, so no one else can understand them. And she's basically like, leave me again and I will fucking cut a bitch. And he's like, I won't, I promise. I'm here now. Rhaenyra later is really struggling with the decision that she has to make, with dooming millions of people to death. And Mysaria comes out and she's like, look, you're just, but you must win this or we all are dead. Now I'm going to ask a question that is like probably so obvious to many people and is the underpinnings of the entire concept of the show. So maybe this is a stupid question. Does she have to win this? Like, do people have to die here?
No.
Can't she just let him be the king and just be like, all right, peace out, I'm done?
Of course.
Like, why does she have to win?
She doesn't.
Is it because of the prophecy?
I just remember that's what they believe. Yeah. That's what she believes.
Okay. So your dad says to you, everyone's gonna die unless you are the one queen who can hold the realm together, who will prevent death, who will prevent this terrible chaos from coming. So instead of saying maybe I don't believe that, she's gonna believe in it and cause it to happen to get to the means to the end. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. She's fulfilling the prophecy.
It is. And I mean, if we don't know by now, spoiler alert, this is about the death of the dragons. I mean,
right.
Essentially.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, is there any that survive or just the 3 little eggs that Daenerys gets?
I believe it's the 3 little eggs. That's it. Yeah. There's no more dragons. Yeah.
But I just, like, you're bringing this on yourself. You could just say, never mind. I take it back. Take my claim back. And just like, Aegon's not a bad dude. If it was Aemond, I get it. Aegon, again, I must say, aside from the raping, like, Aegon, I don't think Aegon is going to be the type of king that's going to be real hard on his people. Like, we saw that in that meeting where the people were asking, like, Hugh Hammer was asking for payment early for building the scorpions, and he was like, okay. And then he's like going to return the sheep. And like, he seemed to be a decent leader. I think he would have been fine on the throne.
And we don't know that Rhaenyra would be a great one either.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Especially the uncle husband pulling the strings in the background. It's the reverse Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay. So let's go to Driftmark, shall we? Rhaenyra is now meeting with Corlys, and she's nervous because she doesn't know these new dragon riders. And she's like, well, you at least know Milli Vanilli, right? And Corlys is like, yeah, kinda. So he tells her, and I feel like this will come back to haunt her, because he tells her, you need to strike right now while the Prince Regent is weak, while Vhagar is tired. And he reminds her that Helaena is a dragon rider, and so is that other kid. Daemon. Rhaenyra said, I hoped me just getting these 3 dragon riders was like enough to make them just back down. And Corlys is like, nah, not gonna happen, dude. Sorry. And then he says he has renamed the sea snake the Queen That Never Was, after Rhaenys. And he says everything he does now, he does for her. Then we talk about Rhaenyra's position in the world. So she has 6 dragons, coming up on 7 if Rhaena ever leaves the woods. And all of the ships, plus she doesn't realize it now, but she has Daemon's army. So she's in a good position right now to strike.
Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling she's going to drag her feet, and that's going to be her downfall. But anyway. So later, Adam and Corlys have a real tense exchange. And Adam is basically like, you were an elitist asshole who walked past us while we were starving on the street. Fuck right off.
Yeah.
So there's no son, no cat's cradle happening here.
No love there. No.
Nope. All right. In the woods, for no reason and with no impetus that I could find, Sir Gawain suddenly knows about Kristen Cole fucking Alicent. Did he see him sniff the napkin?
Yeah.
What is it? A
Yeah,
handkerchief?
he did. He saw, yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
could have
he
been
did.
blowing his fucking nose.
No,
he shouldn't have it in the first place.
He saw her give him like the napkin or the
This came out of
handkerchief or
nowhere. This came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Somebody said on Cast of Kings that they just wanted to give Kristen Cole a monologue. And I
It was
feel
so
like
boring.
I
I
feel
was so
like
bored.
this was the monologue.
I was like,
Oh, see, I thought it was decent.
really?
And
I didn't.
I was surprised.
But I
Yes.
think I was just so, at this point, I was like, why is there so much talking?
I just want the murder and the blood.
At least a little, something.
I agree.
A little murder.
Sir Gawain wants to kill Kristen Cole right away. And he says Kristen Cole is a Kingsguard and should know his oath. And Kristen Cole kind of professes his love for Alicent. He says she saved his life twice and she has been the beacon he follows. He says he feels shame and desire for women has brought him grief after grief. Then he goes all nihilistic and he's like, all men are corrupt and true honor is a mist that melts in the morning. And Gawain is like, whoa, dude. Take it down that. It's like Ethan with the song in Plathville. And Kristen Cole is broken down by what he saw at Rook's Rest. The dragons dance and men are like dust under their feet. And then he goes, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the Ethan song. Johnny Cash. The broken down Johnny Cash song. That was so I'm sorry. I totally breaking up with
that was so dark. And Barry, Plathville 30-second minute. They're 30 seconds to a minute. Barry's just sitting there like, ooh, my son has come home. And Ethan's like, I want to die. I think about driving my car into a tree really hard. And Barry's just like, well, son, that was great. That was great. That sounded good. That was a good chord progression there. You should maybe capo the third fret, but I liked it. It was really wild. Okay.
So funny. Oh my God. Okay.
So Kristen Cole, I did like that quote. The dragons dance and men are like dust under their feet. I thought that was really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We march now towards our annihilation. Death will be a relief.
Oh, wow.
I have to say something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shame.
Was he kind of hot here?
Shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was I impressed and taken in by the dark poetry? Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
So I have here the Vale, like Rhaenyra just runs around drinking pond water and then sees the dragon and we don't know what comes of it. And that's it. So Alicent visits Dragonstone. All right.
Yeah.
Number one, she's so easily able to get into Dragonstone. What is happening here?
So crazy.
Number two, she just walks in without any protection of her own. Okay. So Alicent says she used to believe there was an order to things, and now she's not sure. Her way was taken from her. Rhaenyra basically calls her slut, and Alicent's like, well, you're one too. But then Rhaenyra says, but you're the one who made virtue your banner. I thought that was a good line. And Rhaenyra says, you started this. And you would have been challenged regardless. Oh, Alicent says, you would have been charged regardless. But Rhaenyra says, but did your hand not bring it forth like a midwife? Thought that was good too. The writing, the dialogue is pretty good.
Yeah.
And Alicent wants to take her daughter and leave. And she makes Rhaenyra an offer. In a few days, Aemond will be flying to meet Kristen Cole in the Riverlands. Why don't you come over? I'm going to, like very Gypsy Rose, why don't you come over? I'm going to leave the door unlocked. I'll put the gloves on the porch. I'll do the knife. But she's like, just come on over. I'll have everyone throw down their arms and just welcome you into the city as a conqueror. You'll be welcomed. No bloodshed. Nobody has to die. So Rhaenyra says, Alicent, you know I need Aegon's head. I need to put an end to the opposition. This is how things work. You know this. And she says, so you must choose a son for a son. Alicent thinks about it for a full 60 seconds and then is like, all right, fine. Okay. Just take Aegon's head. Rhaenyra says, history will not remember you kindly. And then Alicent says, you can always come with us if you want. And Rhaenyra's like, what the fuck is all this for then? Are you not seeing what I'm doing? So what did you think of this scene?
Oh, I did not like it. I thought it was so weird. Like just straight, it just didn't seem real, like it's realistic. It just didn't seem realistic at all. Like they're at war now, and she just comes over like, hey, what's up? Let's get out of here. Let's just escape together. Again. Like, what? No.
It's so interesting too that like the only child of hers that she deems worth saving is the girl, is Helaena.
Yeah.
I find that so fascinating. Like her son, she's pretty much like, fuck them. Like, here, you can have Aegon's head, Aemond, I don't care. Put him on the spit, whatever. But she's like, I need to save Helaena. And that's just, it's so interesting, like the power push of the women versus the men in this.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. It's fascinating. Did I think we needed this scene? No. When Alicent took her 2 weeks vacation last week, like we understood that she was, and I have been saying to you all season, like there's going to come a time, obviously, when Alicent's gonna have to choose between her children and Rhaenyra. This was premature. This was not when it was then.
Yeah.
It needed to be at a heightened moment later.
It was strange, honestly. Yeah. It was a strange scene. It was totally unnecessary. This whole episode just had so many like unnecessary scenes, and it was disappointing.
Do you think that this could be a trap?
No, I don't think so. I think she truly just wants to like end it all, burn it all down, just let Rhaenyra have it all. She doesn't hate Rhaenyra.
No, she doesn't. And I think she knows Rhaenyra will be the better ruler over Aemond.
Now, well, yeah. She does not like Aemond at all. With good reason. But the part where Rhaenyra says a son for a son, I was a little confused. I was like, didn't that already happen?
Didn't we do the son for a son already? Didn't we do, like, did Jaehaerys' death just mean nothing?
I mean, I guess that was her grandson.
Justice for Jaehaerys.
But yeah, it was a little strange. That line felt a little odd there.
I recorded Sister Wives this morning with Amanda, and I said Cody Brown is 100% the type of grandfather who's going to make his grandkids call him grandsire. I don't know why. I just felt it. It just came on. All right, so let's go through this ending sequence. So we have an ending sequence which played as a like next time on, which should be episode 9, but it's not.
Like a montage, yeah.
The dragon seeds are gearing up for battle. Milli Vanilli's getting fit in his little armor.
Yeah.
Christian Cole's army marches, I think, with Vhagar. There was a dragon behind them. Looked like Vhagar. Not sure. Unclear. Yeah. The Greybeards from House Stark arrive in the Riverlands. Tywin Lannister marches, and then we see the Triarchy sailing. Adam and Corlys have the most uncomfortable ship ride ever. Rhaenyra finds her dragon. Otto is in a cage somewhere, and Larys and Aegon are riding to Braavos. Now, who do you think has Otto in the cage?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Know. That was odd. I saw that. I was like, wait, what? What's happening?
I feel like Larys is behind it.
It's possible, yeah.
Because he was sent to go get him.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. You know what really frustrated me, though, with this ending? I feel like it should have at least, we're not getting war or anything, but it should have at least ended with Rhaena riding the dragon.
At least give us Sheep Stealer.
Yeah, that she has her dragon finally. Like, I feel like it should have ended there, and instead we got this. it was just her running and running and running, running all over the place.
You know what they should have done? Well, they needed it to come earlier. Like, okay, so we should have had the scene. Okay, so let me talk this through in my head. I was going to say initially that it should have ended with Aemond throwing a hissy fit and burning Sharp Point. Okay. And then I was like, but wait, that needed to happen earlier for Alicent to see how dangerous he is. But it didn't. The way he grabbed Helaena, I think would have been enough.
Yeah.
For Alicent, combined with all the things we've seen in previous episodes. I think that would have been enough. We didn't need the Sharp Point at the beginning of the episode. So I think it could have burnt, like we could have seen Vhagar burn it and know, okay, Aemond is here to fucking play now. And boom, end. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I really wanted to see her get on that dragon. Instead, we got a shot of her just like staring at him, like with her eyes real big. I was
so you know what's going to happen. I'm going to forget all of this. I'm going to have to go back and watch the entire season before season 3 airs. Because I don't know. So please, showrunners, if you are listening, which I know you're not, please. Let season 3 be the action, the rising climax, and let season 4 be the down. Okay? So give us a lot of dragon fights in season 3.
They actually came out and said that season 3 will be all out war.
Okay, good.
So
bloodlusty.
I think they said that because so much criticism came out of this episode all over the internet. It just
exploded. You have to if at the end of your book, so I'm an author, if at the end of my book I have to put out a press statement that says, I promise guys the next one will be good, there's a problem. Just saying.
I was worried it was going to end like this by like maybe the third to last episode.
You started to see the writing on the wall?
I was like, there's no way, there's not enough time to not wrap up, but like get to the next phase of this war, that's brewing. So yeah.
Well, I enjoyed covering this with you.
Yes, it was fun.
Yes, thank you. And I'm hoping you'll be back before season 3, but you're definitely coming back for season 3.
I am definitely coming back.
I mean, your kid might be in college by that time. I don't know what's going to happen. My kids might be getting married. Who knows? They'll still be vaping in the back of cars, I'm sure, but I don't know what that might look like in 5 years. So yeah, definitely. We'll do this again. All right. Okay, awesome. Guys, thank you so much for sticking with us. I loved covering this show. I made the little cover art. So when I started Little Miss Recap, I made the logo, right? And then I made the Yellow Jackets logo. And then I made this one. Like, I knew I was covering this show a year and a half ago. I was like, I'm covering House of the Dragon when it comes back. Because I was I loved it. I loved the first season. Yeah. But, oh man, they really broke my heart. Kind of like Kaneki breaks Rizzo's heart in Greece.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening. If you haven't already, jump in our Facebook group, Backdoor Friends. Leave us a 5-star review and support the show by joining Patreon, Supercast, or Apple subscriptions, where you get a lot of bonus content, including Sister Wives. All right. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.